Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. To plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
So, another X here.
I think I've found something.
Let's see that blue stone tablet.
Nothing to be had there.
Life energy. Amazing. Now here is a magic crossbow. And just like a firebow that I got way back, this magic crossbow only uses magic bolts. And there are not many in the game, so it's pretty much useless. And this ring here is Ring of Warriors. And here at this spot, let me show it on the map. I can use this.
Appear to me, Gorhodran, ancient leader of the warrior caste.
Now you can try to attack this guy.
Ask away.
I am Gorhodran, the old warlord of Jakenda. You have woken me. To which caste of Jakenda do you belong?
The healers.
I do not believe you. I think you should only return when you have decided to tell me the truth.
So nothing happens if you fail.
Nothing there.
And I can also go back to Saturas now to get some guidance. There is no need to go back, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of getting his dialogues. And I'm also gonna go this way to explore this part of the valley.
Hey, you!
I've talked to Gorhodran.
Then you were really able to waken him from the realm of the dead? That's unbelievable. I am more and more amazed by these builders. Who knows what they could have achieved if they still existed today?
I talked to Gorhodran.
And? What did he say?
He will only help me if I answer some questions.
What is the problem?
I'm not sure what I should answer.
We know that the scholars of this city built a library to the north. They made great efforts to record the events of the past. Perhaps you will find the answers that Gorhodran demands of you there. May Adanos protect you.
Now, I also want to go this way.
I think I've found something.
Nothing to be had there.
Now it's time to go there, across the chasm.
Nothing to be had there.
So what I like to do is get here on this ledge and then just jump.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Now there are some magic arrows here. More here with the magic bow. But then again, the bow is good, but it only has a limited amount of arrows.
I think I've found something.
Now, one of my favorite ways to go back is to summon a big boy and get him to hit me in the face. I love it. Another way is to transform, let's say, into wolf. And then jump. And there it is. But once you transform back, pay attention to your weapons. You see, this one has one-handed combat bonus. So because of that, I lost one-handed critical chance now. Let me show it again. My one-handed combat skills are 47. And because this is my best weapon that I can carry, the game will automatically equip that once I transform back. So pay attention. I'm transforming with a paladin two-hander. Let's jump back. When I transform back, I have 47 critical chance for one-hander, but this weapon is equipped, which gives me 7%. If I unequip it to go back to my two-hander, I've lost 7%. And because I'm using two-handers, I really don't care. But if you're using one-handers, then you may want to pay attention at this point. If you use the transform method to jump back. But again, I love using Golem to just punch me back.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
purple stone tablet. Let's check it out.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Okay, now it's time to go to our friendly ghost. I can also go give tablets to Saturas.
Wait a minute.
About the relics. What about this?
That looks good. Where'd you find that?
I found these tablets in a building to the south.
Ah, a tablet of the Guardians of the Dead. It was they who summoned the spirits of their dead. The builders' connection to their ancestors was very strong.
I found these tablets in a structure to the southwest.
Judging from the tablet, it has something to do with the housing for the priests of the city. The name of the highest priest was Cardamon. We don't know much about him. Here is some gold as a reward. Now we have collected all the relics we need. You have done us a great service. I thank you. This will bring us a crucial step forward in our studies. May Adanos protect you.
Hey, you! About the mansions?
Yes?
The mansion of the warriors is being used by Raven as a hideout.
He made a good choice. It is probably the most secure fortress still to be found in this region.
There were a lot of mine crawlers in the House of the Priests.
Aren't these animals very uncommon for the area?
They certainly are.
By Adanos, curious things are happening in this area.
The House of the Guardians of the Dead is dominated by the power of evil. I think I have rarely seen so many zombies in one place.
That is unfortunate. The Guardians of the Dead were obviously the victims of their special skills. Their connection to the world of the dead damaged them greatly. I hope you were able to free them from their suffering.
I found all of the mansions.
Were they all where they said they would be?
More or less.
Very good. Then my work was worth it. Thank you.
Oops. Wrong route.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jarkandar do you belong?
Only Guardians of the Dead can summon the dead.
The Guardians of the Dead.
The abilities of a Guardian of the Dead would have allowed you to waken me, that is true. If you are truly the one you claim to be, you will be able to answer all of my questions. Except for one. Who once protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks?
The Warrior Caste.
Who can give me a direct order?
The Priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The Warrior Caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
The Scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The Healers.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
I don't know.
Good. I trust you and shall grant you my aid.
Now listen here. A truly evil fellow has gained access to the Temple of Adanos. If you don't let me into the temple right now, it will probably be too late and everything will go down the drain.
That cannot be. The High Priest Cardiman and I are the only ones in Jarkandar who know how to open the gate to Adonos' temple.
Well, then your pal Cardamon must have blabbed. I'm telling you the gate was open. I saw it myself.
Well, there is truth in your voice. I shall no longer doubt your words.
I should hope so.
Take, then, the password. It is written on this stone tablet. Speak the words at the sealed gate of the temple, and it will open. My time is done. Alas, I can no longer help you. But remember, beware the chambers of Adonos, else your death is certain.
Wait, what about the chambers?
My strength is failing. Farewell. We shall meet again in the realm of the dead.
So he gave me this.
The problem with the temple gate is solved.
Has the spirit spoken?
Yes, he has.
Then you know how to get into the temple.
Correct. And he also told me what is in the temple. He spoke of a mighty sword and the chambers of Adonos.
By Adonos, what fools we are. How could we have been so naive? The hints in the records. This sword can only be the claw of Beliar. We must get through those chambers as soon as possible and take possession of the weapon.
What is the Claw of Beliar?
It is the incarnation of evil. Beliar himself created it. Whoever bears it possesses a terrible tool of destruction. The more powerful the bearer is, the mightier the power of the claw. Only someone who is strong of spirit and steadfast in his faith can withstand its spell. Now it is clear to me why the builders sealed off this valley. They brought this weapon of evil into their city and fell under its power. These arrogant fools destroyed one another out of greed. The cruelty knew no end until Adonos' wrath swept across the land and sank everything into the sea. Indeed, the creators of the portal did well to hide these things from the rest of the world. And what a tragic end for such a wonderful culture. Do you realize the urgency of our mission now? Raven is a strong fighter and is blinded by his lust for power. In his hand, the claw will be an instrument of destruction. He must not get the weapon, or we shall all be lost.
What are the chambers of Adonos?
We now know that the entrance is not the only obstacle that prevents us from entering the depths of the temple. In the temple itself, there are 3 chambers which are meant to deter all intruders. The colored relics of the builders are the key. Only if we gather all the relics and solve their riddles will we enter the inner sanctum of the temple. I don't know whether Raven was able to decipher the riddles of the temple, but if that is the case, we have a big problem.
What exactly do I do with the relics in the temple?
We know too little. However, it is to be hoped that you'll recognize their significance once you're in the temple. I'm sorry that I can't tell you more. It's all up to you now. Take the relics and make your way immediately to the temple. May Adonos be merciful and protect us all. Perhaps it is not yet too late. May Adonos protect you.
Okay, it's time to go back. I can also train a little bit.
Things I could tell you. That's nothing.
Hey! I want to be stronger.
Turned out differently if it hadn't been for us. That's nothing. I couldn't care less. Do you really think? Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us. Those are all just rumors. Sooner or later.
That's exactly what I said.
I couldn't care less.
As if I didn't have enough.
Jahedra Akantar.
Okay, now this temple is filled with traps. Okay, so how do you solve this? Where do you get a hint? Now, there are 5 switches here, and the hint is on the redstone tablet. So, we, the last 3 leaders of the Council of 5, have provided the chamber of the temple with traps and hidden the entrance so that the sword will never again see the light of day. So, 3 leaders, traps, and light of day. That's it. Now, there are other doors that look like this one, right here in this room, but they don't lead anywhere. They don't even lead to anything. They're just fake. Now there are lots of passageways here, and all of them lead to death, all except one.
Nothing there.
So, how do you solve this one?
Nothing there.
Well, you see, each doorway has a face, and each face has like a different nose and different eyes. And for this one, the clue is on the yellow stone tablet. Only I know the correct doorway, and down below you have the correct doorway, which is this one. You enter the room from there, and the correct doorway is the first one to the right. Now for this one, the clue is in the blue stone tablet. And only he who follows the way of light to the end will reach the third chamber. And the light are these light stone tiles. Here in the end, another clue is also the spider web that's missing. Because Raven went here before us, so he probably cleaned that spider web. Now this is a correct way to go, but over here is some loot.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there to plunder. Nothing there.
Now for this chamber you don't really need a stone tablet. But if you want to read, it's the green one. And then there's also the purple one.
My spirit has been held captive for eternity. At last I am free. The sword has a new bearer. The final chamber has been opened.
But the gate appears closed.
This is not the gate to the final chamber. This gate merely leads to the antechamber. The bearer has closed it behind him.
How do I open the gate?
Move one of the levers.
Anyone?
All of these levers open the gate.
Not all of the levers trigger the trap, right?
Yes, they do.
I don't believe you.
Yet I speak only the truth.
Your father built the trap. How would you know how it works?
Hohodron, I can still hear the pounding of the hammers on the other side of the gate. After so long a time, the sword showed me revenge for my failure.
You mean you have seen which lever is the right one?
I have long forgotten it.
Try to remember.
It was so long ago.
Now this is the only switch that doesn't have spikes below it.
Nothing to be had there.
Now for this guy, you can just ice block him and then take him out. There it is. But I'm not gonna do that. Now, I also like golem on him.
Another one of those things.
The golem kills him like in 4 hits.
Another one of those.
But now let's do it properly.
Hey. Look who has come. My master warned me that Innos would send his henchmen. But I had not expected that you would appear so soon. Well, since you were so quick, I shall give you a quick death.
You sold your soul to Beliar.
For a good price. I will command his armies as a general. And what about you? Do you know how much your soul is worth?
I'm only doing what has to be done.
Listen to him. You have sent me a humble servant, Innos.
Are you sure that I am a servant of Innos?
What? What are you saying?
Don't you consider it possible that I could be a servant of Atanos?
Nonsense.
Maybe I also serve Beliar, or only myself.
Well, in that case, you are not even a worthy opponent for me.
I've had it. Let us begin.
Are you in such a hurry to die? Well, since you insist.
So he dropped a weapon, and if you try to equip it, you will take damage.
I did it. Raven is finished.
That means you've given Beliar a swift kick. Then you'll be moving on.
My job in this valley is done. I could use a few days' rest.
Yeah, you're constantly on the move, aren't you? Have a good journey.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Who knows? There will be lots of gates and passages for you to go through, and you're bound to find me on one of them.
The earthquakes have stopped, and as I can see, you're still among the living. Does this mean that your mission was successful?
Yes, Raven is dead.
Then it is over. Thank Adanos. You have done well, my son. We're deep in your debt. You have snatched a powerful weapon away from evil and restored the balance in this part of the world. When the earthquakes died away, we discussed what should happen now, and we have reached a conclusion. Go and take the Claw of Beliar. May it be yours to bear from now on. In your hand, it may prove a mighty ally for us. Use it wisely, my son. May Adanos help you. We shall remain here and see to it that the temple is restored to its old brilliance. Only Mixar is already on his way to Corinus to support Vatras. Vatras has been alone in the city for too long. May Adanos protect you.
I have taken the Claw of Beliar, but I am unable to wear it.
The Claw of Beliar is a very special weapon. It has its own will and consciousness. You, who now possess this mighty weapon, are its lord and master. It is a part of you, and will adapt itself to your capabilities. However, it will not do that of its own free will. Only Beliar himself can force it to obey you.
What can I do with the weapon?
That lies in your hands. You've conquered the weapon, and you are now its master. I can only recommend to you what you can do with it. Either you give it to me, and I shall see to it that it can do no further harm, or you put its power to use and wield it in battle.
Couldn't you keep the weapon safe?
If you give it to me, then I shall render it harmless, so that it can no longer be misused. So consider well what you will do.
And why should Beliar help me?
Only a prayer to Beliar can achieve that. But be careful. Beliar is malicious. If you arouse his wrath, then he'll let you feel it.
I see. What will you do now?
We shall stay here and help the temple regain its former glory. All too long have its walls been in this lamentable condition. As far as you are concerned, my son, I am glad to see that I was not mistaken about you. You are the preserver of the balance. There is no longer any doubt about that. Without your courage and strength, the island of Corinus would have drowned. We thank you and will honor you in our thoughts. Devote yourself now to the other tasks that lie before you, and return this world to balance and peace. Now go and fulfill your destiny, Preserver. Our prayers will be with you.
What will you do now?
We shall stay here and help the temple regain its former glory. All too long have its walls been in this lamentable condition. May Adanos protect you.
So, if I give the weapon away...
Wait a minute.
Take the Claw of Beliar and destroy it.
As you wish, my son. Give it to me, so that it can do no more harm, I shall sink it in the depths of the sea. Adonos' wisdom will watch over it. May Adonos protect you.
So you get 2000 experience by giving it away. And now it is time to go and pray. So as Saturas said, to wield the weapon, we have to pray for it. And Saturas also said that the weapon adapts to your capabilities. So what does that mean? If you're better with one-handed weapons, the Claw of Beliar will become a one-handed weapon. If you're better with two-handed weapons, the Claw of Beliar will be a two-handed weapon. If you're a mage, the Claw of Beliar can become a rune. I don't think I've shown it before, but here to the left is a Beliar shrine. Improve Claw of Beliar. This will take portion of your life. So how does Claw of Beliar work? Claw of Beliar doesn't have strength requirement, so you can start using it as early as level 1. Down below you can see its physical damage and chance of the extra attack. You know what the physical damage is, but the chance of extra attack is the lightning that hits from the sky, just like the one that Raven had. That lightning ignores enemy armor, they can't block it, and it also deals 100 damage. You can upgrade this weapon every 2 levels when you level up. The weapon upgrades with you, and you have to pray each time. But don't worry, if you miss out on an upgrade, you can always come back later and the weapon will retroactively upgrade itself for all previous levels. And I hear you ask, what is the maximum upgrade for this weapon? As soon as you see 50% chance of extra attack, that is the maximum level of the weapon. And a bit more info if you wanna know, the weapon has 20 stages of upgrades.
So much for Raven.
Well, I'll be. That's unexpected. Got him with his pants down, did you? That's certainly worth 500 gold pieces to me. You're quite the daredevil. Carry on like that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You listen to the wrong people.
Now I'm quickly gonna buy a few potions for speed.
I want.
Name your...
Give me.
Okay, let's see, I have 87. Should be more than enough.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Anything new?
Never change.
Now that Greg has come,
That'll never change.
Now there's a dialogue I wanna show you. With the bandits.
Who's in charge here?
Our glorious leader... no idea.
Anything new?
Raven is dead. Now we'll never get off this island.
Let's deal. Hey, you! The trip through this portal is safe?
I haven't had any reservation.
And now... it's time to go back. I could have sold my swamp weed to Fortuno, because he also gives you experience for each swamp weed you give him. But I also want to have swamp weed for the next event. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.